So what is going on, guys? Welcome to another Garden Warfare 2 video. Today we're going to be talking about 5 things that you may not know in Garden Warfare 2. If you do find something in this video that you did not know, make sure you do leave a like down below and also comment some things that people may not know in the comment section down below. So anyway, let's get straight into with today's video. So the first thing that people may not know in Garden Warfare 2 is if you are playing as the Citron character and you see a Super Brains in his Turbo Twister, a Captain Deadbeard on his Cannon Rodeo or in his Barrel Blast, or you see an Engineer on his turret, you can actually take these out of the abilities. All you need to do is go into his Citron ball form, charge up and directly hit them. That will instantly take the Super Brains out of his Turbo Twister, the Cannon Rodeo will be destroyed as well as the Barrel Blast, and the Engineer's turret will be destroyed as well. So that's something that is a little bit of a tip if you do play as the Citron character, and I'm sure some people watching this video did not know that. The second thing that people may not know about Garden Warfare 2 is very similar to the first thing, although instead of playing as Citron, you play as Rose. So if you see a Super Brains in his Turbo Twister, or a Captain Deadbeard in his Cannon Rodeo or Barrel Blast, or an Engineer on his turret, if you're playing as Rose, you can simply go to fire them, and then that's going to take them out of the ability, which I think is pretty cool, and some people might not think of doing this when you are playing as the Rose character. So as soon as you see a threat that the zombie is doing, simply turn them into a goat, and then there you go, they are no longer a threat to you. Now it's also very good for the Cannon Rodeo and the Engineer's turrets because they are standing still, they're not physically going to be able to move, so that means that you have an easier chance of being able to directly hit them and turn them into a goat. So that is something else that you guys may not have known. The third thing that people may not know about Garden Warfare 2 is probably the most common and known one in this video. Now, I know there are a lot of people who will know about this one, but I'm sure there's at least one person out there did not know this, and this will give them a little bit of a helping hand to level up their characters. So if you are doing a lot of quests and you have 200 stars or you have 150 stars available, and you're thinking, what can I spend these stars on apart from Infinity Mode, and you've already opened all the chests around the backyard battleground, well, there is a talking fish in the sewer. So if you are playing as a certain character and you go up to this fish, you can trade 5 stars for 750 XP. So you can use your stars to actually rank up your characters and be able to promote them. Now, for the first 5 ranks, it won't take too many stars, but when you are getting to the higher levels, it's going to take a lot more stars to be able to rank them up. So I would definitely recommend using them on some characters that you don't really enjoy playing as, because then it's more difficult to actually level up that character if you do want to try and get to max rank. But I'm sure there's some people out there was not aware of this fish that you can actually trade 5 stars in to get 750 XP, and you can use this as many times as you want, provided that you do have 5 stars. So the third thing that you may not have known about is that there is a fish in the sewer that you can use to give yourself XP. The fourth thing that people probably do not know about in Garden Warfare 2 is probably the most useful one and also the least known one, and this is to do with legendary characters that you do unlock in the sticker shop and also the party characters that you do unlock in Infinity. And as you probably know, they have a legendary meter in the bottom right hand side of the screen that when you do get vanquishes, or if you're playing as Toxic Brains, you punch the enemy plants, this meter will fill up. Once it's filled up, you will gain extra speed and extra damage, but the downside is once you die, this meter will reset. Well, the thing that I'm sure a lot of you will not know about is that if you are revived when you are playing as a legendary character, the meter will not reset. It will only reset if you respawn or your kind of countdown runs out before you do get revived, so simply you are still respawning. So what I would recommend doing is, if you are playing as these legendary characters, try and allow yourself to be revived. That means your legendary meter will not reset and you can still try and get crunch mode or party mode or whatever it is that that legendary character will have. I would definitely recommend trying to be revived. That means you can still fill up that legendary meter. So the fourth thing that people probably don't know about in Garden Warfare 2 is being revived as a legendary character will not reset your legendary meter. And the final thing that people may not know about in Garden Warfare 2 is only certain toxic characters in Garden Warfare 2 actually poison the enemy just by walking next to them. Some characters do not. This includes the Druid Rose because she actually forms her toxicness through her wand. The Sanitation Expert doesn't actually give off toxic fumes, he actually has it stored in his backpack or whatever it is that he does have on his back. And the Toxic Citron also does poison the zombies, but not when he is in his Citron ball form. So those are the characters that will not actually poison the enemies when you are stood next to them. You have to physically hit them with the toxicness that they do actually fire out to be able to poison them. So I thought that was something just a little bit interesting that people may not know. If you are playing as Druid Rose, the Sanitation Expert, or if you are playing as Toxic Citron in his ball form, going near the enemy will not poison them, which I thought was pretty interesting. But there we go, guys. That is 5 things that you may not have known about in Garden Warfare 2. Let me know if there was some things in this video that you did not know. Let me know some more in the comment section down below if you do have any, and if you did enjoy this video or found something that you did not know, make sure to leave a like down below. But thank you very much for watching this video, guys. My name is ZEROxFUSIONZ, and hopefully I'll catch you guys next time.